ball, finds a hole up the middle.
Steps up, goes deep left side, receiver open, counting, touchdown Titans! Takes a nice shot outside the goal box and he will break the 0-0 tie. Fantastic shot by Kenloff Solon.
Giller makes a move, a good one, opportunity here, the Bears score! The Bears strike first.
He's at the 40, he's down to the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Bryan. Why not? What a beautiful run.
Maureen there, fights her off the puck, opportunity here, another sit, and a goal! Second chance effort for the Pioneers.
Put the icing on the cake, if you will, Michael. Go down and got to the outside and said good evening and good night.
Hey everybody, welcome inside the gym here at Tartan High School in Oakdale, Minnesota. It's boys high school basketball here on TV19 Sports as Mahtomedi made the trek over to Tartan as the Titans are hosting the Zephyrs in a huge Metro East matchup. You see the records there, both very good on the season. Sam Erickson alongside John Miller to bring you all the action here tonight. We got a great game on our hands, John. Are you ready for this one?
Oh yeah, Sam. This is a game I know me and you both have been waiting for a long time, especially finding out that Jordan Horn didn't play the last game, so let's get this going.
This is a Metro East Conference matchup, but these two teams are actually from different divisions here in the state. First, we're going to look at Mahtomedi and how they're looking in their section standings.
Yeah, in Section 4-3A, Mahtomedi sits at number 1 overall, 2-1 in the section, but they actually are ahead of Columbia Heights, a very good team who beat Tartan earlier this year. So that just goes to show you how good Mahtomedi is, even for Class 4-3A.
And then Tartan is over in Class 4A, and their section is 4-4A, and take a look at where they sit.
Yeah, in the 4-4A standings, Tartan's currently right in the middle of the pack, but they trail 3 very good teams in Woodbury, Eastridge, and Cretin-Durham Hall. But I know Tartan feels that they're a team who's going to win the state championship.
So there's that look at the section standings. Now we'll look at the Metro East standings. You see both these teams sitting right at the very top.
Yeah, Mahtomedi currently at 10-0, Tartan at 9-1. Tartan really needs to win this game if they want to win the Metro East crown. As I was talking about earlier, Jordan Horn did not play the last time they played against Mahtomedi, so this is going to be a good one to watch.
So that's where they sit in the standings, but let's see how they match up on the court here tonight.
Yeah, if you look at Mahtomedi, they came from behind a 19-point deficit to beat Tartan the last time they played, 58-52 on the 13th of January. They're currently on a 9-game winning streak and averaging 74 points per game. If you take a look at Tartan, they're coming off a huge blowout win, 108-33 against South St. Paul on Tuesday. They did lose a close battle to Edina, a very good Edina team, 71-69 on the 3rd. So this is definitely an exciting matchup, Sam.
Yeah, it should be a good one, especially after what happened in the first game between these two. We're going to have a couple players to watch, though, this evening. I think we're going to start on Mahtomedi's side, and that is Andy Voyen.
Yeah, for once we're not highlighting Parker Fox. We're going with Andy Voyen today. He's currently averaging 10.2 points per game this year, but he did score 19 points in a 58-52 win against Tartan. The secondary players for Mahtomedi are going to have to step up. It's not going to be all Parker Fox this time, so if they want to win, Andy Voyen needs to do what he did last time. Now we'll take a look at the Tartan player to watch. We have Jordan Horn, the D1 commit to Siena up in New York. He did not play, as I talked about earlier, the last time they played Tartan, and I think he's going to be the difference maker. As we were talking about, they were up 19 points the last time. If they have Jordan Horn, that would have been a bigger blowout. But, you know, any given Tuesday or Friday, Sam.
Well, that should do it for our pregame. Going to be a great one in the Metro East. Going to have championship implications and certainly going to be a championship atmosphere inside the gym here tonight. The Zephyrs versus the Titans tip off next here on TV19 Sports.
You've messed up your son's haircut. Do you try to fix it? Work with what you've got? Or show solidarity?
Thank you, babe. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're waiting tip-off here between Tartan and Mahtomedi. We're just finishing up the introductions and what should be a very good matchup. You see the records there. Tartan 18-2, Mahtomedi 17-1. Of course, Tartan representing Class 4A, Mahtomedi in Class 3A. Sam Erickson, John Miller here with you to bring you all the action. Excited for this one, John?
Oh yeah, Sam. I know this is a game we've been looking forward to for a long time. So it's finally here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you got that right. As we mentioned, it's a Metro East Conference matchup. Both these teams at the very top. Mahtomedi undefeated in conference. Tartan with one loss. That one loss coming to this Zephyr squad.
Yeah, the Zephyrs did beat Tartan the last time, but as we were talking about in the pregame, that was without Jordan Horn. But once again, we could see a tie atop of the Metro East if Mahtomedi loses. But this is a big game. One of these teams, this loss could matter. So I think whoever wins, it'll either be a tie or they're going to come out on top.
Yeah, if Mahtomedi wins, there's a good chance that they will be Metro East Conference champions. We saw them take down North not too long ago. Those two teams will meet again, but with Mahtomedi winning that first one against Tartan, that was pretty huge.
Yeah, it was pretty huge, Sam. And these teams are both, Mahtomedi's in Class 4 3A. I think they can win the state championship in 3A, Class 3A, and then Tartan is in Class 4A, and they think they can win the state championship this year as well. They do have the talent. Let's see if both these teams can put it all together and see who wins tonight.
Yeah, and there's actually a quick look at those Class 3A polls. You see Mahtomedi in the top 5. They're at number 4. De La Salle, very good team at number 1. But state championship definitely in the sights of that Zephyr team.
Yeah, Tartan, kind of slipping in the Class 4A polls. They were hanging around 6th and 7th for a while, but now they're 10th after that loss to Edina last Friday. But, the game's about to be underway. Let's see what happens, Sam.
Yeah, not sure if that record was right there on the polls. Had Tartan at 9-4. But that not right because Tartan's sitting at about 18-2 right now. We're underway. Will Tuttle, good move. And he's got a quick 2 in the paint for Mahtomedi.
Yeah, as we were talking about, Sam, when we were off air, Mahtomedi needs to start really fast. Jordan Horn's playing this game. They need to get as many points as they can. No misguided possessions here.
Yeah, big thing from that first matchup between these two. Tartan actually led by 15 at half. Ended up letting it slip away and losing. So like you mentioned, it would be good for Mahtomedi to start out quick here tonight. Tuttle, good move to get it across half court. All tied up at 2 here early going.
Yeah,
Tartan the host in this Metro East matchup. Sorry, John.
No, Anton Crimmins is already starting off with a nice high percentage 2-point shot.
Tuttle goes for a jumper at the free throw line. That one's rebounded by Siegmeyer, and then he just throws it away to Jordan Horn. And Horn can finish that one off.
Yeah, Siegmeyer thought he had a wide open pass. I thought he did too, but Jordan Horn, showing why he is as good as he is.
Yeah, good hustle from Siegmeyer, but turned it over. Frost gives to Fox.
You got Kingston Miles on Parker Fox. That's a very athletic matchup right there.
Siegmeyer got the pass from Frost, short on the first attempt. Nice follow-up, and he'll knock down the short lay-in to make it all tied up at 4.
You know what, Sam, it's kind of funny. You were talking about before the game, before pregame, Siegmeyer is going to have to be one of the guys to step up today. And so far, he's getting boards, getting second possession shots.
And Noah Whalen slipping behind the defense, getting fouled, going up for that layup. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Noah Whalen absolutely impressed me last Friday against North St. Paul. He can shoot it from 3. He can almost dunk the ball. He's a pretty athletic player.
Yeah, hit a lot of three-pointers in that game we did against North. Kind of one of the stars of that one. Whalen averaging 11.2 coming into this one.
Yeah, I'll imagine he'll get back up there tonight.
Misses on that first free throw, but sinks the second. And Tartan back out on top, 5-4. Shane Frost going to have to get it across the court. He does. Now he takes it the whole way, and at the last second, it's knocked away by Javon Walker. Nice play on defense by the big man down low.
Yeah, Shane Frost had the lane to drive. You'll see it right here. He had the lane to drive, and Walker just steps up and gets the block. That was almost going to be an easy 2 for Frost.
Frost again driving. Drops it down to Siegmeyer. Nice pass.
Sam, that was about as beautiful a pass as you can see.
Yeah, pretty narrow window there, but Frost slips it in. No call. Walker gets it out to Kingston Miles. Miles way too long on the three-pointer, rebound to Parker Fox. Fox takes on Whalen off the dribble, late call. And I think he'll be going to the free throw line as the call will go against Kingston Miles of Tartan.
Yeah, I like the tenacity I'm seeing out of this Mahtomedi team. They look like they're ready to go, and they're showing up tonight. They need to keep putting points on the board, and that was a sneaky good call with the Siekmeyer pick before the game, Sam. Already got 4 points to start.
I've been around a long while, John.
Yeah, Parker Fox, your free throws are a big part of the game. Nice drive there by Parker Fox as he gets fouled, but he needs to make both these free throws. These points matter.
Yeah, we saw Whalen miss some free throw on the other end. This one's going to be close. Both teams are going to want to make those free throws. Active hands by Will Tuttle on the inbound pass, but that'll stay with the Titans.
Yeah, Will Tuttle's a nice player. You know, it goes to show you how much of a rotation they have. Last time we broadcasted Mahtomedi versus North St. Paul, Lincoln Rock was actually starting, but now Shane Frost is, so they have a nice rotation of players.
Yeah, we touched on it in that broadcast. A lot of seniors on that Mahtomedi team, and this starting five for the Zephyrs tonight, all seniors as well. But Tartan's got quite a few seniors. Whalen off on that three-pointer.
Tartan's getting away with some mugging right there.
You see the Tartan bench wanting to call after that. Nothing. Frost has to get rid of it right in front of the student section for Tartan. Does so. Fox on the drive, and that one's rejected by Walker. Went into the hands of Kingston Miles, who was standing out of bounds, but huge block by Jovan Walker, his second already tonight.
Yeah, he's had 2 huge stuffs, and you know the refs are letting him play. Yeah,
Body hits the floor. That's going to be an offensive foul against the Zephyrs. Kingston Miles taking that one.
I'm not sure if that was really a foul, Sam. I don't know if we can get the replay of this, but it did look like he kind of made some contact with the face. A little bit of flopping action there by Kingston Miles. Nonetheless, Tartan gets the ball back, and that was a possession that Mahtomedi really needed to score.
Yeah, big play. Good momentum play as it's 7-5 Mahtomedi.
We were wondering who was going to guard Jordan Horn. It looks like it's going to be Will Tuttle tonight.
A lob to Walker, and he found himself above an undersized player, able to tip it in. Good athleticism by number 22.
Yeah, Jovan Walker may be a big boy, but he can get up there.
Lincoln Rock now with the ball for Mahtomedi. Fox jumper from the free throw line. That's off to the right. Walker tried to give it to Horn real quick. Couldn't quite handle it.
I feel like these teams are antsy, Sam. I feel like they're getting their jitters out. You know, they both need to slow down the game. They're both trying to do too much on each possession. Slow things down, set up your offense, score some points.
You said it best, John. Slow things down. A lot of energy going right now. A lot of excitement, as you mentioned. Usually a frantic pace or a slow pace at the start of these games. Right now, we're kind of got a frantic pace. Nice move by Parker Fox there to get the 2-point lay-in. And it is a 9-7 lead for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, I think you just know these teams, they play each other every year, and they've been playing each other likely since they were kids, and they all have a lot of respect for each other. They both know how big this game is, Sam.
Parker Fox unable to keep it in bounds after Whalen missed the three-pointer.
But how about that layup by Parker Fox? Very athletic.
Up and under Parker Fox going to Northern State next year, a Division II school.
You can't leave Whalen wide open at the top of the key.
Yeah, he's getting some good looks, but 0 for so far this evening. And I thought on the one he missed before, Frost got a hand out there, but it was a little late. It was a good look for Whalen.
It was a beautiful look.
What a move by Will Tuttle. Cross over Jordan Horn. And then there's going to be an over-the-back call on Parker Fox. Will Tuttle made a huge move, but missed the jumper.
Sam, I've seen some over-the-back calls. That was one of the lamest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the Zephyrs. Goes against Parker Fox. He's going to stay in. I think that might be number 2. No, it's going to be number 1 on Parker Fox. And that move by Will Tuttle got a reaction here from the gym. Horn's going to pull up from 3. Just long off the back iron. Antoine Kimmons with the rebound. Poked away by Rock. But Kimmons keeps it.
Sam, I think you saw that three by Jordan Horn because he was embarrassed. He wanted to make a three and it shut the crowd up, and he's not going to be. That was a dumb shot, if you ask me.
It was a little forced, wasn't far off, but came off the iron. And then Antoine Kimmins going up for the layup. He's fouled, although it looked pretty clean. I think that went against Lincoln Rock.
Yeah, we saw this against North St. Paul. I don't know if these are the same refs, but Tartan's getting away with a lot, and they're getting some chintzy calls. Doesn't take anything away from Tartan's game overall, though.
So first free throw good from Kimmins. That'll make it 9-8. So I thought we might have a few lead changes, a few ties in this one so far.
We'll see if Kimmins
not disappointing, yeah. Kimmins, the lone underclassman starting for Tartan. We had 5 seniors start for Mahtomedi, 4 seniors starting for Tartan.
Both very deep teams, both have great benches, and you'll see Damian Gorgon, number 0, coming in. He replaces Javon Walker, and they're pretty close to being the same player, Sam, so I don't think they have any drop-off between the two. Javon Walker might be a little more athletic, but they have the same builds.
Yeah, we saw Georgian against North do a lot of good stuff off the bench, very active and a big body underneath, but real strong offensively. Fox with it out on the near side wing. Goes baseline, banging bodies high off the glass and gets it.
Showing you a little flex. I honestly thought that was an and one, Sam. If you're going to call it down at the other end, you give it to Parker Fox.
And good defense there by Jordan Thompson, but better from Parker Fox. Jordan Horn going to use the screen, and he's going to want to do some individual efforts after that move by Will Tuttle. Horn takes it in, no good. Tuttle rebound, and then Horn fouls after the miss.
Yeah, Parker Fox starting off hot. He's already got 6 points. And we'll see. It looks like Tartan's going to go with the full court press right here. Yeah.
That's going to be Horn's first foul. Just a late reach in there. Good call, I think, by the officials.
Definitely. But this full court press, you know, I think anything to rattle Mahtomedi, get them a little off their toes. Mahtomedi starting off shooting very well. They're getting to where they want to be, getting high percentage 2-point shots. Disrupt them all you can.
Tuttle with it. Parker Fox sets the high screen. Tuttle drops it off. Fox now for 3. That's off the front iron. Tuttle, great hustle. Can't get the putback to go. And the rebound goes to Jordan Horn.
Yeah, I tell you what, Sam, this Mahtomedi team, they came out to play. They're hustling. They're doing everything they need to do. The buckets just need to drop.
Georgian on the low block. Sends it back out. Finds its way back to Jordan Thompson. And he knocks it down.
I think Thompson wanted the 3 the first time he got the ball. Knew he didn't have enough time to shoot the ball. They get it back to him, and he drains it.
Big shot for Tartan as they're back up on top now, 12-11.
As we were talking about pregame, Sam, if Tartan gets going on the 3-pointers, it's not going to be good for Mahtomedi.
Parker Fox trying to work on the low block, but the pass intercepted. Whalen now for 3, left alone again, and you know he's not going to keep missing. And the Zephyrs are going to take a timeout after that one. Big shot for number 15. 11:34 left to go. And with that timeout, we'll take some time to remind you of our social media.
Yeah, remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TV19sports, or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports, or you can follow me and Sam at SamTV19 and at JohnTV19. You know, we have that social media montage we've been doing. I know you really like that, Sam.
Yeah, it's a nice way to see what's going on with everybody, kind of on and off the playing courts, ice, field, whatever.
Wrestling, everything. We wrap it all up. You know, some of the stuff we don't get to cover throughout the show. We cover some gymnastics and wrestling in there. It's a lot of fun to see how proud, you know, like the ADs are of their schools and stuff, and you know, or even the communities around here. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a great way to get good content for us on Sports Path. And don't forget, a lot of links to the games that we do and old episodes of Sports Path put up on our Facebook page. So like us on there to get all the updates on that.
Even go to YouTube and type in TV19 Sports to watch some of the games.
So 15-11 after the big 3-pointer from Whalen. Back-to-back 3-pointers by Tartan. Voyan just off. Rebound goes to Georgian, and boy, he ripped it down.
Sam, I don't know how that wasn't a jump ball.
Both players kind of tangled up. Georgian had control. I thought there might be a foul. Another 3-pointer. Jordan Thompson again. And as you mentioned, John, this Tartan 3-point attack can be pretty lethal.
It's already 18-11. It seemed like they were just down by 3 about a minute ago.
Nice back cut by Andy Voyen. He'll make the easy land. That's a big bucket for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, Voyen's first 2 points of the night. He's going to have to get a little more than he averages. Somebody's going to have to step up, Sam. It can't just be Siekmeyer.
Thompson left alone again, missed off the front iron. Now they try to push it a little bit. Voyen goes up and gets it, shows off his receiver skills.
Sam, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry about that, John. Didn't want to take the call from you, but Voyen, a little bit more known as a receiver around these parts, going on to the next level to play football.
And North Dakota State. You know, we've been watching these guys for so long, and to watch his football skills translate to the basketball court was really special to see right there.
So that's why it's good to play multiple sports. You know, you might need to pull some out of your bag of tricks.
I think I was listening to the Super Bowl, and I think 75% of the players played different sports in high school. They didn't just play football.
Voyen gives up the shot, drives. Nice job from Andy Voyen. He drives the lane, and it's all of a sudden a 18-15 game. So Mahtomedi getting right back into it.
Yeah, Parker Fox taking a breather, and Voyen gets 4 straight points. So we'll see if he can continue. He's going to need to. He's got some great size and great speed. So
Shane Frost tried to close out, but Whalen gets just enough space. All he needs is a small window. Another three-pointer for Tartan.
Sam, are you kidding me right now? These guys are on fire, this Tartan team.
A lazy entrance pass from Rock. That's a turnover, and Jordan Horn makes that look easy. And a 3-point lead all of a sudden now is an 8-point lead for Tartan.
That was Horn's first 2 points of the game.
Frost nearly losing the ball, picks it up, but a lot of defensive swarming for Tartan, and it's going to be a foul call. I thought they might have tied up the ball there.
I thought so too, but with that, as many foul calls that haven't went Mahtomedi's way, I think they're bound to get one to go their way right there.
The 23-15, this is going to be a big possession for the Zephyrs. Parker Fox still on the bench.
It's awfully early to have Evan Reyes in this game. I think it goes to show you, number 3 for Mahtomedi, goes to show you how many people they're going to need to play to take breathers today and step up.
And I noticed Reyes was defending Horn on the defensive side. Frost wide open, and that high archer splashes down. That was pretty from number 2.
Yeah, Sam, I was kind of wondering why he didn't just take a step up to the line and shoot the 3. He composed himself, and he shot that thing from deep, and it was nothing but the bottom of the net.
Gorgon almost walked with it. Gave it to Kingston Miles. Miles now to Jordan Thompson. Thompson came off the bench, hit a couple of big threes. Gorgon's still working, got his offensive board, and then gets fouled.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Siekmeyer against their big boys down low. And that time, he played great defense against Gorgon. Unfortunately, Gorgon, with the hustle, getting his board and putting it back up and getting clubbed in the face. Way to stay with it there for Gorgon.
Yeah, how about the reaction from Zero? Real quick to hop on that offensive board. Misses the first free throw. And Parker Fox is going to come back in. He'll replace Caleb Siekmeyer.
Yeah, like we were talking about, it's crazy that Gorgon wasn't even on varsity last year. He's a heck of a player.
And as you mentioned, nice to kind of come in for Javon Walker, and you're not really missing, you get to replace him with a similar style player and similar size as well.
Oh yeah, Sam. They're definitely, they play the same style of game, just Walker's a little more athletic.
Parker Fox, the rare three-pointer, that's short. And turnover to the Titans.
Ooh, Sam, what Parker Fox can't do is let the crowd get to him, and I know he's a very mental player. Just can't let it affect him because he's gonna be the backbone of this team in order for them to win. Plain and simple.
And not known for his three-point shooting.
We see him take a couple a game.
Kingston Miles hesitates, misses, gets his own board, and finishes it off.
You know what, Sam? What's the key to the early part of this game for Tartan? Second chance points.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job on the offensive glass. Kicked out to Voyen. Voyen for 3, and that rattles home. Mahtomedi starting to hit some three-pointers. It's our player to watch, Andy Voyen, starting to rack up some points. I think up to 7 now.
Yeah, he's at 7 points, and they need him to step up.
That's poked away by Will Tuttle. Tries to reverse land, rebounded by Evan Reyes.
Slow things down, slow it down.
Shane Frost going to try the 3. High archer. That
wow.
goes in. And now we got ourselves a ball game, 26-24. Shane Frost with a huge three-pointer. Both teams exchanging blows here in the first half. And we got 7:45 left to go.
It's a ball game, Sam. Shane Frost stepping up. Andy Voyen stepping up.
Gorgon gave it up before he walked. Awful close. Horn's going to throw up the long three. That hits off the iron and goes in. As he threw that one in almost from Mahtomedi. Reyes
Reyes showing off his football skills. We saw him with some great interceptions earlier this year.
Yeah, kind of looked like a safety there.
Yeah, he caught the ball, interception like over the shoulder, and that was just a very smart play, Sam. That was ridiculous how he had the peace of mind to do that.
Yeah, a lot of times you see that not work. Good job by Evan Reyes, kind of the perfect situation for it. Oh! Hesitation for Parker Fox, and what a good play that was. He slams it down.
Oh yeah, if he put that up right away, he was gonna get stuffed, but great hesitation move, throwing it down. Sports Path.
Jordan Thompson from the corner. He can't make that one. It goes long. Jordan Horn there for the rebound. Horn to Kimmons. Kimmons drives. Puts up a runner. That misses, but Javon Walker there to tip it in.
Second chance point, Sam.
I know they've got at least 6 second chance points. I'd wager it's more about 10 or 12. Anthony Pramel, number 22, now in for Mahtomedi as Frost drives the lane. Laying too strong, rebound to Jordan Horn.
Trying to play the whole football team today.
Kimmons tried to move with it before he caught it, and the turnover will go to the Zephyrs.
Yeah, Jordan Horn telling him to slow things down a little bit, and I think that's what they need to do. You got a 5-point lead, slow things down, regroup your offense, run your plays, score some points. You have a 5-point lead. There's no reason to rush. Make Mahtomedi earn it.
Shane Frost going to kind of walk it up.
Ooh, Shane Frost looking for that 3 again.
Brings it in, long 2. That's no good. Anthony Pramel board. Back out to Frost. Frost kicks it to Voyen. Voyen chooses not to shoot the 3. And Mahtomedi will reset. Parker Fox thought about the 3 again. Hesitates. And the ball ends back up with Will Tuttle. Tuttle driving, kicks to Voyen. Voyen for 3. Off to the right. Voyen's going to chase it down, and he gets his own rebound.
Nice hustle.
Long possession for Mahtomedi. They're going to want to get something off of this.
Let him shoot it again.
Voyen hasn't been wanting to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
works it inside.
That was a foul right there. But this Tartan defense is very athletic. Javon Walker, he was about 5 feet away from Andy Voyen right there, and Andy Voyen was squaring up for a 3, but he could have recovered in time in order to block that shot. That's how athletic he is.
So 26-31, Tartan leading, 5:37 left to go in the opening half. Inbound goes to Fox. Fox nearly tripped, but he's able to make the land on the left side.
Yeah, Parker Fox with 10 points right now.
Just getting Jordan Thompson cutting, ball thrown to his feet. Lincoln Rock gets the interception, and Mahtomedi has the ball. Getting word that Shane Frost left the court, maybe heading to the locker room. Looks like he's coming back. Maybe just grabbing some water.
I think he was grabbing some water, it appears. Yeah, that last possession was huge for Mahtomedi, and they scored on it, and this is an even bigger one in order to get within 1 or maybe even tie the game.
Tuttle driving, poked away. Good hands from Javon Walker. Walker goes the distance, and somehow the lay-in doesn't go as it was about halfway down. Newman gives to Voyen. Voyen's going to hold it for Mahtomedi as they slow things down.
Sam, I've never seen Mahtomedi play so much of their bench, and they have guys we've never seen play before, even when they were winning by lots of points. So I think it goes to show you that they're going to have to. They need to be fresh at all times, and that's how they're going to keep up with the Tartan athleticism.
Fox trying to make moves. Good individual effort, but the runner doesn't go. Now Jordan Horn the other way. Spin move, fadeaway layup, and a late call as we have a foul.
Jordan Horn smiled after that one. He knew that wasn't a foul. Geez, Sam, I don't know. Here, let's take a look at this again. I don't see anything.
That call didn't come in until right about there. The ball had already hit the iron.
After.
So tough break for Mahtomedi as they looked like they almost had another stop.
And Tartan sure does get a lot of calls at home, Sam. It's like college basketball.
Something about that home cooking.
Always. I think it's every game, a lot of games that we've broadcasted. There's been a few calls.
You know, that home team always has that energy kind of on their side, and I feel like sometimes the officials sense that a little bit, or subconsciously it gets into their calls.
I think you're definitely right there, Sam.
A couple free throws, making it 33-28.
Yeah, Horn with 7 points so far. Fox already with 10.
John, you mentioned that this Mahtomedi team using a lot of their bench, but still all seniors. Pretty much anyone that they've pulled off the bench or that they've played tonight has been a senior. You see Newman right here, number 10, doesn't get a ton of time. He's a senior. He knocks it down. Trey Newman, in fact, I believe the son of head coach Keith Newman for this effort. So big shot there for the coach's kid, number 10.
Yeah, Trey with the tray.
Like that. Trey nearly, that was Lincoln Rock, nearly poking it away. Jordan Horn had a window. Couldn't make it. Walker with the follow-up and another second chance point for the Titans.
Yeah, that's the story of the first half, Sam, and it's definitely something we're going to have to take a look at here at the half. I know that's something we'll talk about a lot.
I'm sure head coach Keith Newman will want to mention that as well. 35-31 here as we're getting towards the end of the first half. 3 minutes to go. Tuttle tried to drop it off to Parker Fox. Intercepted by the Titans. Jordan Horn doesn't get a call, and the lay-in is short.
Oh, you have a 4-on-2 fast break. You got. Oh.
Trey Newman fires it up. I was thinking it, John, but it went. Didn't look good from here either. Our angle, that did not look like it was going to fall.
4-on-2 fast break, you don't think of taking a three-pointer, especially with Parker Fox sprinting down the sideline. So, you know what? They made it, though. That's all that matters.
I'm telling you, check the air conditioning here. From where I was sitting, that thing took like a right turn and went down into the basket. Great shot, though, by Trey Newman. Back-to-back threes for big number 10.
It's a one-point game, Sam. One-point game. This is exactly what we hope for. I know me and you have broadcast a lot of games and blowouts for sure.
I'm having a tough time keeping up. Trey Newman's going to do it again.
Oh
the kid's in his zone.
Sam, this guy is on fire. Mahtomedi with the 2-point lead. Oh, wow. Wow, Sam. He's got a great stroke.
And if you're Tartan, I think you're happy that this is happening in the first half and not at the end of the game.
Exactly, Sam. This Mahtomedi team looks amped up but focused.
What a cut, though. Noah Whalen, great job getting down low and making the easy bucket. Cutting behind the defense that fell asleep for Mahtomedi.
Yeah, as I was talking about earlier, Noah Whalen does it all. He can shoot down low. He can shoot the three-pointer. Just a very athletic kid. He really reminds you of a J.J. Redick kind of player for all you fans who watch NBA.
Lincoln Rock, nice drive, left-handed lay-in goes.
Opposite hand, that was beautiful. These guys came to play, Sam, and it's very impressive.
So Mahtomedi back out on top, 39-37. Well, that was short-lived. Jordan Thompson knocks down another three-pointer. I believe that's 3 for him in this first half. Or is that number 4?
That was 3 threes for him in this half, Sam. This is a battle.
Thanks, John. You're my official, unofficial scorebook over there. Appreciate it.
Oh, I always try. You know, just mostly the points. We mostly do the fouls in our head. But Sam, this game, it's getting my heart going.
And I don't think Tartan's going to let Trey Newman get any space after the way he's been shooting threes. Scramble for the ball. It's on the court. Players are on the court. Whalen ends up with it. No call. And Tartan's got numbers.
Nice foul.
Hard foul from Will Tuttle. Didn't let Thompson get off the shot, though. And so Thompson will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that was a great foul, Sam. You make him earn it at the line. You had 2-on-1 with 2 guys who are totally way more athletic than you. You foul him. Make sure he doesn't score. He caught both the arms when he went up. Made sure he couldn't shoot the ball. That was defense to a key, and as a coach, you got to love that.
Tartan now leading 40-39. 45 seconds left to go. Thompson sinks the first of 2.
Yeah, Thompson played football as well for Tartan. He was the wide receiver. He had some great catches when we watched him play. But this kid can really shoot it from 3. He's been very impressive tonight. We've seen them take a lot of long-distance threes tonight. Jordan Thompson, Whalen, and even Jordan Horn taking some crazy long threes. I think he was watching too much of those mellow ball 92-point game shots.
How about that? That was crazy.
No, did you watch that, Sam? That guy stood at the he stood at the half-point line, didn't even play defense, and then they would throw it back to him.
Oh, really?
It was, yeah, I go look it up. It's hilarious.
That makes it a little easier when you only have to play on one side of the ball, I suppose.
That's all. He literally stood at half while his team played defense, and then they would throw it back to him, and he would go up for an easy layup. Because I think he was only like 7 of 25 on threes.
Huh.
So.
Not the greatest shooting percentage, but a lot of attempts. That's one way to get to a lot of points.
I guess.
It's like Kobe's last game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Mahtomedi needs a score right here before half. You know, Parker Fox wants it.
Pregame with the down low. Good
Nice.
move, and almost got the bucket to go.
You know, this Mahtomedi team to have the presence of mind to double pump on most shots. They know the guys, they have big shot blockers down there for Tartan. And for them to do the double pump and draw the foul, draw the contact, get yourself to the line, it's a great job by them.
Saw that on the big slam dunk from Parker Fox. Good hesitation, threw a head fake in there. Both players went up. He was able to throw it down. Pregame knew he had Walker on him, undersized, and got Walker off his feet. Well, both these teams are going to need to make their free throws if they're going to want to win this one.
Yeah, they definitely need to score this one. You know, keep it to a one-possession game. I think that's gonna be the way it's gonna be the whole first half and the second half too. If these teams play at the same intensity, and a lot of these Mahtomedi teams gonna be fresh. We've seen a lot of Tartan players play this almost this whole half, so I think Mahtomedi knows that they have to be fresher because Tartan can outplay them.
Pregame off on both the freebies. Those could have been huge for Mahtomedi as it could have been a bigger deficit, but excellent job by the Zephyr defense. That one poked away from Parker Fox, no call. And just as the buzzer sounded, that one went in. And didn't see any signal from the referee, but I assume that one's gonna count.
Yeah, Parker Fox with his 12-point great presence of mind to know where he was under the basket and just throw it in there, reverse layup, and kind of like that. But now they're only down by 1 point.
Yeah, so that'll do it for the first half. That bucket does count. Tartan leads 42-41. It's a good one as we expected. We'll have that second half and the exciting conclusion for you when we get back. Stay tuned. It's basketball here on TV 19.
We've all seen stories of conflict that ended with peace. We've seen stories of hunger end in abundance. We see stories of fear, despair, and poverty, but they can end with courage, hope, and love. With you. Be a part of writing a story that's greater than poverty. Learn how at worldvision.org.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you bacteria can hide in food and make you ill. Wow! But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean, separate, cook, and chill. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, everybody. Got a doozy for you here on TV 19 Sports. Tartan leading Mahtomedi by 1 point here in what is a battle for the top of the Metro East Conference. But first, we're going to take a look at some of the upcoming broadcasts that we'll have for you here on TV 19 before we get started with our second half here this evening.
Yeah, on the 11th, tomorrow we have boys hockey, Tartan versus North. Sam will be on the call for that one. On the 14th, we have girls basketball, White Bear Lake versus Eastridge, so that's going to be an intriguing matchup. And then on the 21st, we have back-to-back North versus Tartan games. North gets to try to get their revenge on Tartan. Should be a matchup to watch. The girls game, not so much.
Yeah, that will be at North, so it'll be interesting to see how it happens. Parker Fox going to pick up an early foul, and I think that might be number 3. Did sit on the bench for a little while in the first half. Not sure if that was because of foul trouble.
Yeah, I think that's 3 for him, Sam. 2?
It's only 2. So, yeah, that is number 2 on Parker Fox.
I don't know about you, Sam. My heart's still beating from the first half.
Yeah, that was kind of a frantic first half. A lot of three-pointers exchanged, lead changes, everything.
You know, Shane Frost has really shown us a different kind of play than me and you have seen in person before, and he's really been impressive tonight, stroking it, getting himself some shots on the inside. driving the ball, having great handles, not taking any ill-conceived shots.
Good job by Parker Fox getting a hand up on Jordan Horn. Miles gets the rebound, loses it. The officials say it's going to stay with Tartan. I'm going to take another look at that one.
All right, that seemed to be the right call, but Jordan Horn with another errant three. He's trying to do too much, and I think he knows how big of a matchup it is, and he's the D1 commit, and he needs to step up. But that's a shot. I mean, if you're going to take it, you better at least hit the rim.
It's a tough thing for these youngsters, handling kind of those expectations that people have of them coming into these games. You see both Parker Fox and Jordan Horn wearing that 23 number. This kind of has a special meaning in basketball.
Oh, yeah. Always does.
Horn with it. He'll take a dribble, fade. Almost got that one to go, but it's off. Rebound to Shane Frost.
Another one, Sam. Another one. They just can't take errant shots. And if they don't get the second chance points that they got in the first half, then you can't shoot that.
Yeah, Mahtomedi will be happy with that stop. And, it's not like Jordan was lighting up, things in the first half. It's one thing if you've been really hitting them to take kind of those quick shots.
Yeah, he had 2 easy layups and a 3. He really, other than that, he didn't really make anything else.
Good turn from Caleb Siekmeyer, short on the little right-handed hook shot. Horn will push it up the court. Whalen with the fake, then he'll shoot a 3. That one too strong. Rebound to Kingston Miles. Miles tries to drop it low to Kimmins, but too hot to handle. And it'll go back over to Mahtomedi.
Well, they got the second chance point. I don't know where the Mahtomedi team was. They were drawn out to the three-point line, but none of them crashed the boards. I don't know what happened there, and luckily for them, Tartan makes a little errant pass, and Mahtomedi gets the ball back.
So still 42-41 here, about a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes now into this second half. No score in the second half. Siekmeyer has it at the high post. He'll hand it off to Voyen. Voyen to Tuttle. Now to Shane Frost. Frost drops it low for Siekmeyer. Siekmeyer catches it on the move and banks it home.
Siekmeyer, once again, a nice find by Shane Frost. He's had some great assists tonight. We talked about him last game. He's kind of playing selfish a couple games ago, but today he looks like Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, he does have good vision on the court, and I really like how he can handle the ball too. Maybe not the quickest guy, not the best moves, but doesn't really turn it over when he's dribbling it. Keeps it with him. Another second chance for Tartan. And I think we're going to have 2 shots as Walker was fouled on the follow-up.
Yeah, once again, those second chance points, Sam. But once again, Jordan Horn taking a shot he had no business taking. He's a good player, but he's taking some shots right now that are just it's leaving me befuddled.
Walker, definitely the biggest player on the court tonight, able to get that offensive rebound, misses the first free throw. Mahtomedi getting a lead once again here early on in the second half.
Yeah, Javon Walker was 6 points in the first half. He was definitely, I think all those were second chance points as well. He had a big presence under the boards. Him and Gorgon definitely did. Let's see if they can keep it up the second half. But, these free throws matter. I mean, they're down by 1.
Siekmeyer going to leave for Mahtomedi. They're going to go with a smaller lineup as Lincoln Rock checks in. Will Tuttle takes the high screen from Voyen, kicks it out to Rock in the corner, gets it back.
Shane Frost is wide open if Fox could have found him.
Tuttle uses the screen again, goes all the way with the right. Good patience from Walker as he gets the rejection, and Tartan runs the other way. Miles can't get the finger roll to go. Hits off a couple bodies, and they'll say it last touch Tartan.
I tell you what, on that last possession for Mahtomedi, the pick and roll was there. Voyen had the roll. He was wide open. He could have been there for an easy 2. I don't know why they didn't find him right there. And I think it honestly went out on Mahtomedi, but there's a foul there by Jordan Horn, so the ref kind of just gave it to Mahtomedi.
Voyen gonna shoot that one short, and Kimmins with the rebound. Kimmins tried to get going quickly the other way, but slowed up by Mahtomedi. Now tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball possession arrow with the Zephyrs.
I've been absolutely impressed with this Mahtomedi defense today, as well as Tartan. They both seem to always know where to be. They don't, with Tartan against North St. Paul, we saw them attack North St. Paul in the same style every time. They had a back cut to the basket. There's no really holes on these 2 defenses, and they're both making each other earn points.
You could tell that whatever the coaches were saying at halftime, defensively has taken foot here in the second half. as scoring is really slowed down. Voyen makes a move, takes contact. Walker trying to make a case that he wasn't really going up at all, just had one hand up in the air.
Yeah, I think if Walker would have stood still, I think he moved just a little. I think he moved the arm or in his hips just a little too much. Otherwise, that was perfect defense, but good job by Voyen to draw the contact.
And here's a storyline we're going to have to keep our eye on. Both teams kind of struggling at the free throw line. Voyen gets the kind roll there. 44-43, Mahtomedi back out on top. We've had quite a few lead changes already in this one. Expect a few more before it's all said and done. Voyen good on both.
And that's 9 points now for Voyen. As we were talking about, he's going to step up. If Mahtomedi wants to stay in this game until the end, Voyen's going to have to get about 16, 17 points, somewhere around there, Sam.
Kingston Miles with it. Gives to Walker. Walker out beyond the three-point line. Now Jordan Horn with it, gonna go one-on-one against Will Tuttle. Fadeaway jumper, rattles out, rebound Parker Fox.
Yeah, Jordan Horn showing you those moves that he has a little bit in his arsenal. Unfortunately, he had a nice look at it, couldn't get it to go.
Brock with it. He'll work it around the top. Voyen now drives, contact, no call. Voyen missed, gets his own rebound after it's poked to him by Parker Fox. And Andy Voyen now with 11 points.
Yeah, the refs are letting them play. I like it. You know, they're not. At the beginning of the game, we saw a little bit of Tartan getting a lot of foul calls.
Frost in, gets the ball away before the jump ball call. And now Mahtomedi's got numbers the other way. Feed to Parker Fox.
Oh my!
And that's a throwdown.
Sam, oh my God, I don't know what I just witnessed right there, but Parker Fox knew he was dunking that ball and he threw it down.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be able to get there, but the big man flying. Hey, around here, Fox can fly.
They're
so Mahtomedi open up to
sneaky.
their biggest lead of the second half, 49-43. So good start to the second half here for the Zephyrs.
A nice second chance points there by Mahtomedi. Voyen being exactly where he needed to be, getting the easy bucket for two. And we'll take a look at those Mahtomedi boys' schedule coming up. They play St. Thomas Academy on the 14th. That's a huge game, but the games to watch, I think the next game that they really need to win, because I think they're going to win out, is North. North is their next test. The rest of the teams that they play are not very good. So we'll see if they can run the table and then continue to run the table.
Well, how about that next game at Hill Murray? Team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year, albeit Hill Murray was the 8th seed, Mahtomedi the 1 seed, but I think they're going to want to reverse that and make it, prove that they're not going to get upset again this year.
Yeah, exactly, Sam. And then once again, Tartan plays North on the 21st. It's really Tartan versus Good News Capigal. I mean, Good News Capigal is just so good. The rest of his team really doesn't help him out.
And we'll have that one on TV 19 Sports. Here's a look at that dunk before the timeout.
This is going to be on TV 19 Sports. Sorry to cut you off there, Sam. I was a little too excited for the replay.
And we did it in their last game. We had the hashtag dunk count going. What is that now for Parker Fox? I think we're up to 3?
3? I think it's 2 or 3 for sure. 2. We're getting 2 from the truck.
From the truck, they're telling us 2. Is there bonus points for,
Yeah, that ball was still in the rim. Great heads-up play there by Javon Walker. You know, you're a young guy. You don't really think about it. You're trying to get the ball in the hoop, and unfortunately, it was just still in the rim. Lucky there for Mahtomedi because they didn't have that rebound and they didn't play any defense right there down low.
Yeah, nice job by the officials being right on top of that call.
You know, they were shaky the first couple minutes of the game, but I've been impressed with these refs today. And, you know, I was really impressed with the ones for Mahtomedi versus North as well. They didn't.
Yeah, we didn't talk about them at all.
No, too many times you like to see refs make themselves bigger than what they are to be a part of the game.
And we got a call. A technical going against Shane Frost. And I'm not sure what exactly happened. It looked like Frost was exchanging some words with Jordan Thompson, and that's why the call started going the other direction. And there's going to be a technical.
Oh yeah, he said something to the ref, but I don't know what he said. But watch this. He calls the foul. You'll see Shane Frost. He'll say something. The ref turns right around. You'll see it. Turns right around. He heard it, and then he called the technical.
And that is not a good time for Mahtomedi for that to happen, as they had just opened up their biggest lead of the second half at 49-43. And that's going to give them extra points and extra possession. I can see why he might be frustrated.
Yeah,
not exactly sure what the call was.
Yeah,
I mean, because it looked like Frost and Thompson were just kind of talking to each other, and then the whistle went. There was no physical contact.
Yeah, I think Parker Fox is asking him right now what the foul was, because I don't know. I was just saying the refs didn't want to make themselves part of the game, and they just did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They literally just did. Shane Frost didn't do anything. I didn't see anything, but the technical was deserved.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, he didn't help himself out, certainly after whatever the call was.
Yeah, I think Jordan Horn missing the second free throw right there. Free throws matter. It was good? No, he made it. Sorry.
I believe so, yeah, 49-45, and then Noah Whalen with a huge three-pointer, and Tartan's right back in this one. Like I said, bad timing for Mahtomedi on that huge technical.
Yeah, Whalen with 12. We said he was going to have to get more than his season average, or he's going to be around there, and it's still early in the game.
Nifty dribbling by Will Tuttle to keep it alive. Lincoln Rock then throws it away as Parker Fox tried to back cut.
Sam, that technical was a huge momentum changer. You can totally feel the vibe in the Mahtomedi players right now, and then to top it off, you get a Noah Whalen 3, and that just gets the crowd going. And you can see the Mahtomedi crew over here on our side of the court just absolutely just died down.
Yeah, excellent job by Tartan taking advantage of that Whalen, knocking down a huge three-pointer. Something he's known for.
Yeah, I really like him as a player. I mean, I think anybody who shoots threes are my kind of guys.
Jordan Horn one-on-one with Tuttle again.
Tuttle's played some great defense today.
Now scrambled for the loose ball underneath the basket. It's tied up. And possession arrow stays with Tartan.
Yes, and we wondered who was going to cover Jordan Horn. It ended up being Will Tuttle, number 13, the 6'4" senior. At least that's what he's listed as, and he's done a great job. He hasn't given Jordan Horn any clean looks at the basket all night. And he's done a heck of a job. And if you're a coach, I mean, I'm really impressed with this coach for Mahtomedi over here, Keith Newman. He seems to be designing up good plays. He had a great rotation to keep guys fresh in the first half. It was impressive.
I'll tell you what, Keith Newman doesn't remind you of your typical basketball coach, but he certainly knows what he's doing over there. As Whalen misses the open three. Tuttle now taking it. He'll drop it for Lincoln Rock. Rock decides to just dribble it out from behind the baseline.
Yeah, nice job there by Lincoln Rock to not force anything up. Slow it down. You have a 1-point lead.
Tuttle inside to Fox, but I think we'll have a foul on the ground on Jordan Horn.
Yeah, Jordan Horn was mugging Parker Fox. Sorry, not Shane Frost, Parker Fox. He was all over him. And you know what, Sam? Fouls are going to matter here as we get into the second part of the second half.
Yeah, only the second team foul for Tartan there, and only the second personal for Jordan Horn. Fox takes a dribble, jump shot, that's short.
Nice board.
Will Tuttle with the rebound.
Slow it up, slow it up. I like it. I really like the style of play here from Mahtomedi. You're winning. That's what Tartan needed to do in the first half. They didn't. They allowed Mahtomedi to get back in the game.
And we've mentioned this a couple times, but a lot of seniors on display, all out there for Mahtomedi. I think Tartan has all seniors out there as well right now. It's exciting to see players with this level of experience battle it out against each other.
Oh yeah, Sam, it's absolutely fantastic. This is, you know, the purest form of basketball. You know, they're not young, they don't really make any boneheaded plays. They just play the game the right way, and that's why the game is as close as it is.
Walker trying to work on Siekmeyer. And Parker Fox unable to grab the rebound, but it inadvertently tips down and hits off Walker, and it's going to go the other way. Walker, I think, wanted the foul call. He's got some words for the referee.
I'm surprised he's not getting teed up right there. But Parker
There's
Fox,
some contact, but as you mentioned, I mean, these refs have been letting them play. I think players should know that by now.
I like it. I mean,
nobody paying attention for Mahtomedi as that one hits off the back of Siekmeyer. Walker tries to take it the whole way, loses the ball, and now a foul comes in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the ref on the underside of the basket didn't see that foul. Javon Walker was obviously pushed. You'll see this, right there.
I don't know if there was a push. I was going to say, I don't think he saw a foul because I don't think there really was a foul.
Yeah, well then the next thing I'm going to say is how the ref on the other side of the court that wasn't closest makes that call.
I think you're on to something there, John. typical, right? Right when we were praising the refs, we've had a couple
some chintzy ones.
calls since that we've questioned. But hey, maybe that's why we're up here and they're down there. Walker pump fake, doesn't shoot the jumper, drops it back to Kingston Miles.
A nice presence of mind there to know he was highly contested and to throw it back out to the top of the key.
Miles goes off the dribble, draws contact.
If Siegmeyer plants his feet right there and sticks his arms up, that's what Parker Fox is telling him right now. You stick your feet up or you stick your hands up, plant your feet, you had to charge all the way. And he wasn't going to make this. You'll see it right here. For some reason, Siegmeyer feels the need to jump. He was planted, and then I think he just got a little nervous, a little antsy.
Miles kind of showed him a lot of that ball. Eyes got big, won the block shot. Kingston Miles short on that one. You can tell this game means a lot to both sides as people with some uncharacteristic misses, kind of way off on some things.
Oh yeah, we've seen it from Jordan Horn all night. He's been bricking almost everything he's been shooting. But I'll tell you what, Parker Fox has played his game. How he hasn't strayed away. Doesn't seem like he's too antsy. He's just made nothing but dunks and some short-range twos. Shane Frost is making the easy twos and threes. And Andy Boyan is doing what he does, play good defense and get the boards and make some second-chance points.
Miles knocks down the second free throw. That makes it 51-49. Under 10 minutes now left to go in the ball game. We've got a barn burner here at Tartan High School in Oakdale.
Oh yeah, somebody needs to move. There we go.
Fox looked long. Got it into Lincoln Rock now with Will Tuttle as he brings it across half court. Boyan now with Georgian on him. He's going to take him to the basket. Good hands from Georgian. He knocks it away and gets it back for Tartan. Nobody on Jordan Thompson, who's already got 3 3-pointers in this one, and make it 4. As Tartan's back in front, 52-51.
Yeah, I don't know. They had about 3 players wide open for 3 on that last possession. Why wouldn't you make it for Jordan Thompson? He's shooting at about 80%.
What a drive from Rock. Finishes it off with the left-handed finger roll, and now Mahtomedi back on top. A lot of lead changes. Tartan's going to take a timeout. And it's 53-52, as I mentioned. 9-10 left to go in this one.
Yeah, remember, folks, we're always looking for volunteers here at TV19. If you want to run camera or maybe even interested in broadcasting, call Arlen Becker on the screen. As you can see, Lisa over here, she's always having a good time. We even have free meals here for you sometimes. So make sure to call Arlen Becker at the number or the email listed on the screen.
That's right. Great opportunity to get some experience behind the scenes doing some sports broadcasts. If you have any interest in running camera, we even do graphics work in our production truck, all that good stuff.
I don't know. I think our camera people are pretty good, So if you want to take some tips from these guys, they're definitely going to be the ones to do it.
Now, we've had some good shots today. Had a great shot of the Shane Frost fathead earlier on at the end of our pregame.
I loved it.
You gotta love seeing that. How'd you imagine? Can you imagine being a high school athlete and seeing a giant picture of your face in the crowd?
Yeah, we saw it at Mahtomedi, and we see him
there
bring
you go.
the
There's a look at a couple. I think there's a Siegmeyer. That might be a Will Tuttle with a cross eyes.
Yeah, I tell you what, this crowd has been very into it, and I think that's giving Mahtomedi the feel like they're at home. They have more fans here than Tartan does at home, and I think that speaks volumes to how much it plays into Mahtomedi, being amped up and just ready to go for this game.
Yeah, this is a huge game. We were here for the North Tartan game. It was a little more packed in here for that one, albeit, those teams are close and those schools are close. A lot of those kids know each other, so no surprise there.
Exactly. I'll make a call, Sam. Mahtomedi wins this game. They're going to win the state championship in the Section 3. Because this is a Tartan team that's top 10 in Section 4.
Yeah, I think Mahtomedi's got a really good chance. That De La Salle team was #1, very good in Class 3A. But if you can beat some of the top 4A schools, why wouldn't you be in the conversation for that state championship?
I think they will. We were talking about last year, they lost to Hill Murray, one of the worst teams this year. They just can't get too ahead of themselves. They need to know that they have the potential and just play their game, and they have a chance. But let's see if they can play their game and beat Tartan tonight, or let's see if Tartan can hold on.
Yeah, a complete shock upset in that section playoffs for Mahtomedi last year. An 8 seed beating them, the 1 seed. Pretty much unheard of. I believe it was the 6 seed that ended up winning that section. So Anything can happen in the postseason. Anything can happen here. As Parker Fox somehow got that one to go down.
And one,
I think
Sam.
it hit every bit of the rim.
You know, Parker Fox has really impressed me tonight, Sam. He's played his game. He hasn't been taking, he had 1 3 at the beginning of the game he took, but otherwise he's been playing down low, getting easy dunks, or some aggressive dunks. He stepped up
Makes
tonight.
him look easy.
Yeah, he
Easy
has.
for him. But no, excellent play. We'll take a look at the individual effort.
Just staying with it speaks volumes to his style of play.
I think he realized he had the shorter Thompson on him. That one, no call there as Tuttle goes for the offensive rebound. And that would have been big if Parker Fox could have nailed that free throw. Thompson drops down to Georgian. Good conversion from number 0.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out on the opposite end of the court how it wasn't a foul there on that free throw miss. But nonetheless, I don't know how that wasn't a foul right there either.
Well, we've seen that so far tonight. That one's going to be a foul, but they're going to let him play. And I think if I was coaching either of these teams, I would make sure I let my players remember that, you know, hold on to that basketball and
Definitely
expect
so.
contact.
Yep, you said it best. But eventually, you know, I just feel like somebody's going to get hurt here. I mean, we've seen a lot of aggressive play and some fouls that I think should have been called.
Mahtomedi with 16 fouls. That was only the 4th team foul on Tartan as Parker Fox glides to the basket.
Parker Fox in the 20-point mark. Sorry, Sam.
I was just say makes it 57-54. Mahtomedi led by as much as 6 here in the second half. Georgian with it down low, makes a move on Boyan.
Great presence of mind there by Andy Boyan. You know, he knew he wasn't get the board, but to smack the ball back to his teammate.
Lincoln Rock, some nifty dribbling. He's going to go and somehow gets off that left-handed layup. I think it was with the left hand. He likes to kind of contort his body and use that left-handed finger roll, and so far been real successful.
That thing's a thing of beauty. He just makes that look way easier than it is. And I don't think he's left-handed.
Mahtomedi starting to get the kind roll away from home.
Sam, I think that was a charge, to tell you the truth. I don't.
Contact under the basket. We'll have to take a look at that one. I think you might be right.
Feet were planted.
Call goes against Lincoln Rock. More importantly, that would put Tartan in the bonus, as that's the 7th team foul against Mahtomedi. Now Horn's going to be shooting 2 regardless here, but from here on out, Tartan's going to be shooting free throws. And the Titans only with 4 team fouls, so a couple fouls to give before the Zephyrs go to the line.
Yeah, like I was speaking about a few minutes ago, fouls are going to be a factor in this game. The free throws are going to be huge. Fouls and free throws, that's always the story of every game. Close games.
Horn can't get that free throw to go. Rebound to Boyan.
Yeah, Horn with 10 points tonight, so he's well below his season average, but there's still game left.
Will Tuttle behind the back dribble, gives to Parker Fox. Fox barks out the play. Almost gave it to Lincoln Rock. Now goes baseline. Somehow found Rock. And that's 2 points for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, great presence of mind there by Lincoln Rock to bail Parker Fox out on the baseline. He saw Parker Fox a little in trouble, and he streaks down the center of the free throw line.
Jordan Horn down low. Georgian decides to send it back out to Kingston Miles. Miles tries to make something happen off the dribble.
Ooh, Jordan Thompson wanted that 3. If he gets it back, he's going to take it.
You notice they've started putting Fox out on Jordan Thompson. Thompson with 4 3-pointers tonight. I think the Zephyrs trying to do anything they can to close out on him.
It's just a foul you didn't need to make right there. You need to be aggressive, stay aggressive.
That's number 3 on Will Tuttle. He's going to leave. Shane Frost is going to check back in for the first time since getting the technical. And Pramel will leave for Mahtomedi as well as Caleb Siekmeyer comes in. Andy Boyan taking a seat.
If Tartan wants to get back in this game, they need these free throws. And now that they have a couple players out, you know, they have Evan Reyes and, I mean, it's a time, you got a little mismatch here. Mahtomedi is going small, and you have a big team.
Big hit by Jordan Horn on the front end of the 1-and-1. That makes it 61-56. As Mahtomedi had gotten back up to their biggest lead at 6 points.
Yeah, it's 11 points for now for Jordan Horn. Let's see if he can make 12.
And Horn, nothing but net on the second. And full court press coming from Tartan. Quick pass from Mahtomedi. They break it well. Fox with the pass to Siekmeyer. And Siegmeyer good down low.
God, I like Siegmeyer. You know, he doesn't do anything that his game isn't. He just knows that he needs to play good defense down low and make easy buckets down low.
Yeah, you better bring your hard hat and your lunch pail when you're going up against Caleb Siegmeyer.
Oh, yeah. I like that one, Sam. I like it.
Foul on Jordan Thompson as he drove baseline. And Lincoln Rock called for the infraction.
Yeah, Lincoln Rock. It was a good foul, but either way, you're going to put yourself at the line, and they're almost in the double bonus.
Thompson sinks the first. Mahtomedi now with 9 team fouls, John, you're right. Next foul, Tartan will be in the double bonus. I can see why they maybe called it. We have the benefit of the replay, though. It didn't look like a whole lot of contact there, but anytime you're kind of doing that late reach or, you know, you're trailing. That one rattles out. So Thompson 1 for 2. Something to watch. Shane Frost still kind of getting tangled up with a couple of these Tartan players.
Oh yeah, he's not very happy. Especially he knows, you know, that technical could come. This game could come down to those free throws. Sorry, it took me a while to get that out there.
I hear what you're saying, John. As Frost nearly lost it, kept it with them. Parker Fox trying to make some move, tried to drop it down on a late pass, but it's taken away. And the Titans will have an opportunity. Thompson finds his way wide open. Ooh. That's short. Siegmeyer can't hold on to the rebound. Whalen can't get the follow-up to go. And Lincoln Rock gets the ball and is fouled.
Sam, I think there was a foul by every team on that possession. These refs are keeping their hands in their whistles in their mouths. I don't know what it really is going to take to call a foul and what is a foul today in this second half. Great steal there by Lincoln Rock, just ripping the ball out. That was great play.
And I think the officials are kind of keeping their whistles in their pockets until it gets a little too physical. You know, you get a couple of those exchanges in a row, then that whistle is going to come out.
Yeah, that's.
I think they needed to call something there.
It's probably best, you know, because you don't really want to change the outcome of this game off a chintzy foul, you know what I mean? So, you know, at the beginning of the game, it was all, you know, chintzy stuff, and now now we don't even know what a foul is. So
that makes it tough for both players and coaches. That's the thing. You just got to keep playing. Play to the whistle. So Tuttle gets it across half court, going against Jordan Horn, makes a move, had a little space, decided to give up the ball. Finds Evan Reyes in the corner. Reyes tried to hand it off, and that's taken away by Antoine Kimmons. Kimmons got numbers to his right, gives to Kingston Miles, and then Reyes commits the foul.
If I'm Coach Newman right now, I'd pull Evan Reyes out of the game. That was a pass he didn't need to make, and that was a foul he didn't need to make. It's not a very good back-to-back possessions there on the offensive defensive end for Evan Reyes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't see the court the rest of the night.
Frost going to quickly check back in for him.
That's where it hurts to have these players that you never really play just because you're trying to create a rotation. They're going to make mistakes.
Here's a look at head coach Keith Newman of Mahtomedi. He's antsy for the end of this one. Miles can't make the free throw. Walker kept it alive, but nobody was crashing for Tartan.
I really like this Will Tuttle. He may only have 2 points tonight, but he's been playing great defense on Jordan Horn.
Timeout from Keith Newman. I think he saw his offense in a little bit of trouble. So we'll take a timeout, talk things over, as it is a 63-60 game. Mahtomedi leading with this timeout. We're going to talk a little bit about Sports Path.
Yeah, folks, remember to check us out. We're live every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Channel 19. That's me and Sam hosting Sports Path. We have highlights, interviews, and as always, the trivia questions and players of the week, especially the new social media montage. We have a whole list of things to do for you guys over here, and it's a lot of fun. So check us out every other Wednesday. We are live at 7 p.m.
And speaking of highlights, we'll for sure have highlights of this one on our next episode of Sports Path, which is coming up, I believe, on the 22nd of February will be. We had one on the 8th, if my math is correct. The 22nd. I'm getting word from my producer that is right.
We got a lot of highlights. It's going to be a highlight-packed show.
Yeah, it'll be exciting as we're kind of getting towards postseason play for our winter sports. We'll talk a lot of section play and everything. In fact, girls hockey getting their section playoffs underway this weekend. So exciting times here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate
high school
we're really not
athletics.
covering Hill Murray as much anymore, you know, because they're a really good team, boys and girls. Not basketball, but hockey.
Hockey, definitely. White Bear looking good, though, for boys hockey, doing some good things. They upset a Stillwater team that was pretty much undefeated until that point. Frost.
That's a jump ball.
It is a jump ball. It's going to stay with Mahtomedi. Excellent hands from the Tartan defense.
Yeah, great play right there by the Tartan defender. Having the presence of mind to just stick your hands in there.
I think if you're Shane Frost, maybe trying to dribble a little bit too much here the last couple of possessions.
I think his dribble just went a little too high.
Zephyrs get it inbounds. It's back up with Lincoln Rock at the top of the key. Tuttle dribbling to the right. Nothing there. Now Lincoln Rock with it. Rock uses the screen from Siekmeyer. A little space. Didn't get the roll. And Devon Walker had the rebound for a second. Taken away from Rock. Parker Fox goes up. And he'll make that baseline leaner off the glass.
Yeah, I love the no call by the ref on that charge because that was a flop. It was not a charge. A great play.
I thought they might get Kimmons for a block there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nice adjustment. Once again, Parker Fox showing you his athleticism. We were talking about before the game, he's not going to be a power forward or a center when he goes to the next level. He's going to be more of a small forward, shooting guard kind of player.
The story of that first half was Tartan's second chance points. Mahtomedi doing a good job getting second chance points here in the second half. That's one of the main reasons they're up 5. Horn misses there. Mahtomedi takes it away. Rock almost had it poked away. Frost with a quick three-pointer. Way too strong. And Tuttle was on the line as he went to go get that loose ball. Frost was going for the dagger. It was a foul. It's on the ground. Ball will stay with Mahtomedi. That's a huge call. And that's the 6th team foul for Tartan.
Yeah, there was another on the opposite end of the court. There's another forced shot by Jordan Horn, a shot he didn't need to take. I get it. You're a D1 player. You have all the moves. You have it in your arsenal. So just slow your game down and make shots that are high percentage.
Tuttle having a tough time getting it in. And doesn't get it in. So it's thrown over the head of Shane Frost.
Yeah, I mean, Mahtomedi could have really used 2 points, get themselves a little breathing room. Let's see if Tartan...
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that foul call was. I thought they maybe gifted a second opportunity there.
It seemed to be a little holding. I think they're holding a Mahtomedi player to get in the loose ball.
Zephyrs unable to take advantage of the extra possession. As they turn it over on the inbound, Thompson gets into the lane and sinks the tough shot.
Yeah, great job there by Thompson, taking contact. The refs are keeping the whistles in their mouth. That looked like an and one to me.
Lincoln Rock doing a great job with Jordan Horn on him defensively. Frost drives, right-handed shot, can't get the roll. It's a just miss. And Tartan will take it the other way.
Yeah, Shane Frost not happy with himself.
Thompson looking for it again, way too long. Fox rebounded the air ball, threw it away, and then a Tartan player touched it as he was standing out of bounds. Boy, this is happening fast. Tough to catch your breath up here in the broadcast booth.
My heart is going crazy, Sam.
So 65-62, we got about 2:45 left to go in the game.
I tell you what, these Tartan players are taking a lot of flops. They just need to focus on playing the game. See, that's definitely a foul. I don't know how Jordan Horn can complain about that. He grabbed him twice.
And especially with the referee kind of right there watching it, making sure that Rock got across the court. And you saw it looked like Horn grabbed a hold of the wrist.
Yeah, this was
Take a look.
Easy call, easy call. Grabbed both arms at a certain point in time. See, there's another one. 1, 2, 3 almost. I don't know what's going on with Jordan Horn today, but he's not playing his game. He's not playing smart.
That's a big foul as that puts the Zephyrs into the bonus.
Yeah, against North, he was really playing his game.
Rock misses, but Parker Fox able to get past Jordan Horn for the offensive rebound. Rock shoots the three-pointer, that misses, and Kingston Miles with the rebound.
Yeah, great offensive board there by Parker Fox. He's playing his game. He's had some great rebounds, great dunks. I can talk about it enough. That's what Jordan Horn needs to do. He needs to play his game, slow things down, don't force anything.
And another missed free throw from the Zephyrs. Horn's going to pull up from 3. That's off. Fox with the board.
Just what I talked about, Sam. I don't know why he's shooting those shots. He's trying to do too much. You have a whole arsenal of scorers on your court right now. Give him the ball. You're not open.
And if he's making them, it's a whole different story. It just hasn't gone down for Horn tonight.
Exactly, Sam. But if we're in the 2 minutes left in the second half. Play your game.
Horn nearly intercepted that one. Would have been going the other way with a full head of steam. It's going to stay with Mahtomedi. Mahtomedi, if they can pull out the W here, 145 away from pretty much having two hands on that Metro East Conference title.
Huge. This should, if they win, this will put them at number 1 in 3A for sure. But as I was talking about, Jordan Horn, when he played Tartan, or he played North, if a guy wasn't open, he was making some crazy passes and some crazy moves to get people the ball, such as Noah Whalen, in order to get him three-point shots. He's not doing that today.
Yeah, we haven't seen that, a whole lot of secondary scoring. Ball got away from Fox. Refs are going to talk about it, and it's going to go to Tartan. Will Tuttle did a great job getting to the basket. Just missed the free lay-in, as we'll see here. Fox rebound, and I think the refs got it right.
Off Tartan.
Yeah, I saw that foot of Walker. Tough for the refs to see, as it didn't really change kind of the direction the ball was traveling.
It looked like he had a player in his way too, so I'm not going to hit the ref on that one.
Thompson, big fake, dribbles. Now he gives it off to Whalen. Whalen's going to put up a three. Frost, good contest, no call. Frost trying to keep it alive. It'll stay with Tartan. 65-62, 1:10 left to go here. Tense times in Oakdale.
Holy cow, Sam! This game is we've never broadcasted a game this close, so I don't know if you guys watching, when you do watch this when it comes on TV, know how amped
Whalen wide open for three. Don't know how they fell asleep on him, and we're all tied up at 65.
How do you leave Whalen wide open?
I mean, they completely fell asleep. Noah Whalen, of all players, just left to kind of roam to wherever he wanted. Timeout for Keith Newman. We are all knotted up. 54 seconds left to go. And Mahtomedi takes time.
Oh, man, Sam, my heart's beating.
Boy, what a breakdown on defense for the Zephyrs there.
We really saw them break down at certain times throughout this whole game on the three-point shooters for Tartan. They haven't got out there. They've kind of left them open. There's one player I'd leave open at the three-point line right now. It's Jordan Horn. You can't leave Whalen or Thompson or even Kingston Miles open at the three-point line. Those guys can all shoot the three and just dagger it from anywhere on the court.
Yeah, you've seen Whalen miss a couple, but I would wager bet he's about right around 50% tonight. Yeah, 3 for 6, something like that. Saw Thompson's got at least 4.
He's got 15 points on the night. I think Whalen has, let me count how many threes he has today.
John, I was kind of thinking Mahtomedi maybe was so focused about getting beat off the dribble that they really kind of condensed their defense down, and that's why they've allowed a lot of those looks from beyond the arc, is that they're so focused on not getting beat off the dribble that, congesting the middle, that some of those three-point shooters have been able to get open, and it's kind of like they're going to try and make Tartan beat them with the three-pointer.
Oh, yeah, I think you're exactly right. And also, them congesting the middle has really hindered Tartan's low post scoring game as well. So I think you're definitely right there, Sam.
Which, you can make the case that Mahtomedi is probably undersized, so I'm sure that was something they wanted to do, was make the low post scoring difficult. Boyan with it out beyond the arc. 45 seconds now left to go. 65-65. This is a huge game in the Metro East.
Javon Walker was on Lincoln Rock. That means somebody had a huge mismatch.
Tartan breaking for the steal, foul, and Shane Frost will go to the free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1.
Oh my gosh, that was a foul you can't make.
Well, you wonder if Mahtomedi was just holding the ball to try and get the last shot. So not the worst case scenario for Tartan, depending on what happens with the 1-and-1 here.
Ooh, that looked like all ball, Sam. That was all
and
ball.
That went against Jordan Horn. I believe that's foul number 4. It is foul number 4, which will be interesting if this ends up going an extra period.
Sam, we've seen a lot of fouls today, but that wasn't one. That Jordan Horn played great defense, smacking the ball out.
It's tough. Frost sinks that huge first free throw. Here comes the second. Good on both. 67-65. Now 30 seconds left to go. Frost exits the ball game. And Tartan is going to take a timeout and talk it over before they get the ball. Or are they?
Somebody called a timeout for Tartan.
I think someone did.
I don't know why you wouldn't regroup your offense.
I was wondering if they were discussing whether or not Tartan had a timeout to take. They do. It's going to be a full timeout. I think, head coach was just making sure, because I don't think he actually ended up wanting to take that. Yeah, Mark Klingsporn did not. I don't think ultimately didn't want to take that one, but it had been called, so they had to give it to him.
Yeah, let's talk about the ice in his veins. Shane Frost. This crowd for Tartan was going nuts. I mean, I can feel him shaking my soul, and for him to just completely drain those 2 shots.
Well, not to mention with the free throw shooting we've seen so far tonight, hasn't been great.
For Tartan, I think. For Mahtomedi, they've made a lot of free throws. Tartan's, and that shows on the scoreboard. They've been in the 1-and-1 since about 8 minutes left in the first or the second half, and they're still down. I think that goes to show, Mahtomedi just getting into the 1-and-1 about a minute or 2 ago, and they've had to make all the points off their own dribble, second chance points. And they've been playing a great game. I kind of feel like Tartan went away from what makes them so successful, getting the ball down low, hitting threes. It just feels like they didn't have any feel in the second half. They didn't come out having an offensive identity.
We got to wonder too, Jordan Horn kind of having an off night. Does that just throw everybody off just a little bit? Just kind of unknown territory of how we're going to run our offense, what's it going to do? And as you mentioned, he's maybe forced some shots and things like that, maybe not set up the offense as they had intended.
Yeah, he's brought the ball up and taken some very errant threes, and it's like, you have Javon Walker down low.
I guarantee you, though, number 2-3 for Tartan's got a big shot left in him here tonight.
Yeah, he had it against North St. Paul last year.
They came up just shy on that one. 15 seconds left to go. 67-65, Mahtomedi leading. Tartan might look for a three-pointer. Horn steps back for the long 2. That's short. Rebound to the Zephyrs. Tuttle's fouled. As there's 5.3 seconds left to go. That will be only team foul number 9 for Tartan, so it's going to be a 1-and-1.
Just what I talked about. That North St. Paul gave me that same look and missed last year.
Just short on the fadeaway, long 2-point jumper.
I'm trying to figure out why Jordan Horn's so in love with the fadeaway. He hasn't made one fadeaway today. Set yourself. You had the guy beat. Set yourself a little bit. Maybe do a little fadeaway. You don't need to, jump way back. I don't know.
And it didn't look like they had much of a plan for a play there either, as Horn just kind of took it and, he was determined to shoot it.
Well, why wouldn't you? The guy's committed to a D1 school. He's got all the potential in the world, so.
Boy, the way some of these other guys have been shooting, though, for Tartan tonight, I would have used him as a decoy. Maybe try to draw a double team, send it back out, try and get that game-winning 3 from Thompson or maybe Whalen.
Yeah, you have, like I said, he has all the scorers at his arsenal. You're a point guard, a scoring point guard at that, but you have everybody in your arsenal that you can throw the ball to and can score at any time.
So huge free throw from Tuttle to start the 1-and-1. Keith Newman's going to take a timeout. It is a 3-point game. Mahtomedi leading 68-65, 5.3 seconds, and if Will Tuttle makes this second free throw, it's all but done. It's been an exciting one here from Tartan High School in Oakdale as we're down to the last 5 seconds. And if Mahtomedi can get the W here, they might as well be champion. They might be champions of the Metro East.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will be, Sam. I mean, they only have one test left north. Otherwise, they should run the table.
But, interesting thing about that is that North's already sitting at 2 losses. Tartan's would be sitting at 2 losses after this one. So even if Mahtomedi drops 1, they would still probably win the conference with 1 loss.
Yeah, exactly, Sam. And then they would hold the tiebreaker against both teams. So, yeah, I think they have this wrapped up. If they make this free throw right here, it's ball game.
Tuttle, free throw good. 5.3 seconds. Crazier things have happened, but it's going to be really tough for Tartan. They'll take a timeout. 69-65.
So not only will this game show pretty much predict the Metro East who's going to win it, but this is also going to if Tartan loses, it's going to knock them out of the top 10 in 4A, losing to 3A team. But it's going to shoot Mahtomedi up to number 1 in 3A or number 2. This game just had so many implications that it's ridiculous.
When we saw there on our section standings, when we were looking at it, we saw Mahtomedi's QRF ranking, which is kind of a ranking they do for section standings, not official poll or anything, but they had Mahtomedi ranked as the number 1 team in Class 3A. So they're definitely getting that recognition already.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Sam. But if they play Columbia Heights, that's going to be their test in the sections.
Yeah. I don't know what happened that game, but boy, can you imagine if Mahtomedi didn't drop that one to Columbia Heights? Be undefeated right now.
I think Tartan lost the game to Columbia Heights.
No, it was Mahtomedi. Mahtomedi is in that, Columbia Heights is in that same section, which is kind of one of the
Exactly right, Sam.
Interesting caveats of that little matchup.
2-point ball game, and it was at Columbia Heights.
Yeah.
I think you have this Mahtomedi crowd or a neutral court.
Absolutely. Walker with it. He's going to have to give a 3. That's no good. And time is going to expire. And Mahtomedi is going to win a huge one over Tartan. Mahtomedi will stay undefeated in the Metro East. Tartan will fall to 9-2. Well, it was an exciting one, wasn't it, John?
Oh, Sam, my heart's still beating, and I'm, super sad for this Tartan team. They have a heck of a team, but really proud of this Mahtomedi team showing all their depth and pulling this one out, even when they got in foul trouble, and they made every shot they needed to make tonight, Sam.
It was a huge win for the Zephyrs. We'll try and get a few words with a couple of the stars from this one tonight. That score again, Mahtomedi 69, Tartan 65. For everyone here at TV19 Sports, we want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
John Miller here with Parker Fox and Will Tuttle. They're coming off a win, a very close win against Tartan, a very good Tartan team. Will, that game came down to the line. What was it like?
Pretty nerve-wracking having their whole student section trying to get in your head, but I'm glad I was able to knock them down and hopefully get that conference championship for our senior year.
Yeah, Parker, it was really the storyline coming into this game was you and Jordan Horn. Jordan Horn's going to Siena. You're going to he's going to Northern. You're going to Northern State. He's going to Siena. What was it like to outplay him tonight? Really put the team on your back. Although you guys played an all-around team game, but to play your game and have some huge dunks and get boards when you needed them.
Jordan's a phenomenal player. I've been playing against him, since we can remember and traveling. So, just coming into this building, the atmosphere was crazy. We had a bunch of fans. They had a bunch of fans. And just to come out on top, man, it means everything. We've been working so hard for this last couple of years with this group of seniors, and to come up on top and hopefully get the chance to win this conference championship means the world.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee that. And Will, your whole crowd was here. You guys had more people here than Tartan did. What was it like to have the whole crowd practically behind you, and Tartan really didn't have anybody?
Yeah, we always have our best student section in the state. Every sport. At the X a couple years ago, we were doubled every AA school there, and we were one of the smaller schools. But I'm just really glad we were able to get that dub with my brothers.
Yeah, Parker, the game was super close the whole time. What was going through your mind the last 2-3 minutes of the game?
Well, the whole game, you're kind of thinking about what can happen, this and that. We beat them last time, and people are saying it's because Jordan wasn't there. We're just happy we could go out and just finish it. Like I said, Coach gave us some great plays to run up at the end, be calm with the ball, be cool, collected, be poised, and just finish out games. We've been working together for a long time, so we know how to finish out games.
Yeah, you guys definitely played a heck of a game today. Will, I don't think it goes, very underrated defense today. You may have only had 4 points, but you sure guarded the heck out of Jordan Horn and held him to, I think it was only 10. So what was the game plan you had coming into this one?
Well, we were going to go no help on him because he was their biggest offensive threat, and we felt that we could get to the three-point shooters like Miles and Waylon successfully, even though we were no help on Jordan. But I'm glad I was able to D him up and make him fall once too.
Yeah, it really seemed you guys regrouped at halftime and played a lot better low post defense. What did Coach say to you guys going into the half?
He said just play our ball. He prepared us very well this last week. Coach does a phenomenal job of scouting, getting us ready at practice. He just said just play our ball, get some more stops. They had a lot of points at half. They had 42. So we just needed to get some stops down low and just finish it out.
You got something to say?
Yeah, he had complete faith in us because, last game we gave him that 19-point lead in the second half, and we were in much better position than we were last game. So he knew we could come back from down 2, and we're able to win that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And what we noticed up at the scorers table or at the broadcast table was that you guys really played from top to bottom almost your whole team tonight. You guys had a lot of rotation going. Was that the whole game plan to keep your guys' legs fresh against this very athletic Tartan team?
Yeah, we definitely wanted to keep ourselves fresh. Definitely get the guys out there that are doing the right things, and everybody that came in, they contributed. Trey knocked down 3 shots, 3 threes in the first half. That was huge for us. Got us rolling there. Just bench players, guys coming off the bench, just knowing your role and doing your job. That's what we talk about all the time. Do your job, and when we can do that, we know we can win basketball games.
Yeah, we see that on Twitter all the time. But Will, what was going through your mind when Trey was just traying up those shots? He was just draining them. I mean, you guys had a lot of guys step up tonight.
Well, that's his Twitter handle for a reason. Trey for Trey, man. He's a good shooter, and we're by far the deepest team in our section. 10 seniors on the team, 9 that play consistently, and we've been playing together since 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah, another great player that we haven't talked about yet is Andy Voyen. He played some great defense today and was always there to get a rebound when you needed it. What did you think of his play today, Parker?
Yeah, Voyen's kind of that guy that can be our spark plug. When teams are doubling me or teams are doubling other guys, we can pass it to him down low and he can finish the heck out of that ball. So we just know we can look to him. He's strong, football player going to North Dakota State. So we know he can finish down low and give us that extra boost, and it's just fun, man. It's so much fun.
So where do you think this is going to put you guys up in the standings for Section 3A?
Hopefully number 1 in our section. I know we're going to be hopefully top of the QRF after this game, and hopefully 3rd in the MN Basketball Hub standings. But I think we'll be a number 1 section for sure. Yeah. Number 1 seed.
Yeah, we just got to keep going, keep playing our ball through the rest of the next however many games, and we're going to be all right.
So you guys taking this game by game? I mean, I think the only real contender that you have left to play is North again, but you guys have already blown them out this year. What do you guys think you guys need to do in order to get to the state title, which we think you have a very good shot at winning it, especially beating a top 10 Class 4A team?
We just need to take each game one at a time. Just listen to our game plan, listen to coach, just get down to business, and just like I said, one game at a time. You can't look forward like we did last year. One game and just do what we do, just play ball.
We have that end goal, but we don't want to look past any other opponent like we did last year. Coach gave us an analogy at the first practice saying we want to climb a mountain, a spiral mountain. We don't want to look around the corner until we've gotten to that corner, gotten to that game. We don't want to look past any opponent. Yeah, we crushed North, but they could easily crush us.
All right, guys, well, I'd like to have you, and good luck to you guys the rest of your season. That'll just about wrap things up on TV 19 Sports.